What's up, everybody? It's Coach JB with HoopStudy, and today we are checking out the WNBA's MVP in Jonquel Jones. We're going to check out her post game, and we're going to look at an action that they use to get her to a preferred side known as the shuffle cut. So per the usual, we're going to start off with some statistics or some easy analytics. If we look at her breakdown from this year, 26% of the time she's posting up. So that's really what we're going to focus on today. So checking out her post up, 39% of the time she's posting up on the left side. So that's clearly her preferred side. And what's a little bit more crazy is that 45% of the time when she catches it there, she's going to be spinning right and getting up a fadeaway jump shot. And we're going to take a look at that today. But we're also going to focus on when she scores off of a screen and a specific action that's known as the shuffle cut. All right, so let's start off by talking about the left side and different scoring options that she uses. First of all, you're going to notice that when she comes down, she really likes to create that contact first. And then when she makes her move, again, she gets physical. She's able to use her hand to drive her past the defender. Again, in our next clip, you can see that she's already starting to impose herself on the defense. She's forcing that physicality to occur, and it gets her into position so it's an easy basket. Again, watching this clip, how she pushes her defender up the line and continues to fight her to push her up the line so it gives her a better position to score. All right, now let's talk about her spinning to the right when she's posted up on the left side. First of all, you could see how much contact she is creating the entire time. And what's allowing her to spin right is this defense's angle. They are angled in a position to where it's easier for her to spin right. Looking at it here, again, the angle of the defender is allowing her to spin right. So if the defender is in a bad position, which they are again here in this clip, it's going to give her the ability to spin right. And they're not easy shots, but she prefers to shoot this shot. So the defense has to make sure that they have a better angle. You can see it here again, bad angle, easy for her to spin and get into her shot. Let's check out a couple more of these live.
Big three with Dewana Bonner, Jonquel Jones, and Alyssa Thomas, but it just hasn't.
Chance to retake a lead. Jonquel Jones posting up on Cunningham. Got it.
All right, so let's talk about the fadeaway. So again, she's creating that contact, but the main goal here is to get her elbow square with the rim. And this is one thing that you're going to see happen every single time. And we'll look at other clips of Jordan and Kobe too, but here again, create that contact and then get the elbow squared to the rim. And this is something that Kobe and Jordan both used to talk about. Yes, they're going to create that contact and feel where the defender is, but their main goal is just getting their elbow towards the rim. So if we take a look again at Jordan, backing them down, feeling them, and then that elbow is getting towards the rim. Let's listen to Kobe talk about it for a second.
I can bump and then jump and then fade back and have the strength to get enough arc on the ball to get over a contested hand.
So again, having the ability to bump up against the defender and then being able to get that elbow pointed towards the rim so the shot gets right to the basket. Let's check out some more clips of Jones live going at her defender, creating that contact and getting her elbow towards the rim.
Match. There's another one. JJ.
The Connecticut side. Jonquel Jones up against Brianna Stewart, and that is the
Bonner fakes the deep three. Shot clock's to 5. Jones against Parker. 4 team fouls for Connecticut.
Bonner gets it into Jonquel Jones for the turnover.
Turnovers for Dallas. And the clock is now against them. Busy play, Jonquel Jones straight up. Tough shot.
All right, next up we're going to talk about the shuffle cut or the shuffle action. And the shuffle cut is when you get this screen and then they're going to come off of it and run to the other side of the floor. So this is our shuffle cut. And they really like to use this to get her to her preferred area, which is the left side of the floor. And it's insane the amount of attention she draws. She has 3 defenders trying to trap her right now. But because she's skilled enough, she's still able to get out of that and get into a shot that she likes, which is a nice little up and under. Again, in our second clip, that shuffle cut's going to come up from the bottom. All right, and they're trying to get her across to the other side of the floor, her preferred side, that left side, so now she can post and get into that patented fadeaway that she enjoys. And then even out of a sideline out of bounds, they're able to set that screen to get that shuffle cut action going. So this way she's able to get to her preferred side, again on the left side, post up, and be able to get into a scoring option. So we've seen a couple of different actions of how they use this shuffle cut. You saw it out of the sideline out of bounds, you saw it be high. This one, it's low, so it doesn't really matter where you set that screen. Again, here's another low one. It's just the concept of setting that cross screen and allowing them to get to the other side of the floor. Here we see that they set it on the left side so she can get over to the right. Let's check out some more clips live of how they utilize the shuffle cut and how Jones scores out of it.
With the win today against Minnesota, that's the easy scenario.
Defense, and it makes it a little bit easier on the defensive end when you do that.
Jasmine Thomas has played real well the last couple of games. Nice game on Tuesday, 19 points. Jonquel Jones dips the shoulder off the win.
Become a scorer in this game, and she's always got a scoring mentality.
Right.
She's just had some games where the ball hasn't fallen. You keep shooting, shoot or shoot. Seattle starting this fourth quarter with no Jewel, no Stewie, no Bird. So a lot of bench players in there trying to make a difference.
A willing screener gets your teammates open, but it can also get you as the screener open.
Tough cover for Kayla Thornton.
Defense can get enough stops to take this one in OT.
Carrington, guarded by Birdie. Dumping it low, Jones. That's the right place to.
On both sides of the floor, getting stops and scores.
They go down inside.
But yes, Washington gets the 8th seed with a win today against Minnesota. That's the easy scenario.
So let's review some of the things that we talked about today. So try to get to your preferred spot if you can. If you can't get to that spot, try using that shuffle cut. So coaches, allow your players to get to a spot to where they can score and feel comfortable. You may already do this, and if you don't, attempt to put that into your offense, okay? And then when you get into the post, try to create contact first. Catch the defense off guard, and then once you create that contact, feel where they are on your back. And if you're trying to shoot a fadeaway, again, attempt to get your elbow pointed towards the rim so you can follow through and get your basket.